to the school.
On the first day.
It's the first day! Oh my goodness! Welcome. Here we are, setting up for the first day. Look at the jars. All the materials, the soap, and the salmon. And we got some pipettes.
I brought it.
A really cool pipette.
I didn't.
Teeny pipettes.
What is these?
You guys, we're gonna go around and we're gonna start adding soap to some of your water, but then we want you to think of a hypothesis. So you have to think of a hypothesis, and we want you to ask if this water quality changes. If you add soap to your water, then what's gonna happen, and why is that happening? Not changing.
So what did you write for your hypothesis? How did you even decide it?
For my hypothesis, I put if we put soap in our water, then the Daphnia will die because it's not used to that environment. And I put that because the soap has chemicals that might make the fish die.
Because there's small ones in there and big ones, do you think they'll be affected differently?
Yeah, because the big ones might eat them. My hypothesis is if we add soap to the water, then the water will become polluted and the Daphnia would probably die because they're not used to it and they would affect their body. Like, they'll probably die because, like, in the soap is like polluting the oxygen, so it's going to be hard for them to take off the oxygen from the water. It will change, the population of the Daphnia will die because of the different chemicals. Because the soap will give it different chemicals and they don't know how they will react to it.
Do you think it'll affect them differently, the small ones versus the big ones?
Yeah. They're not as hardy and they don't have a strong skeleton yet.
It is the end of day one. How say you?
They were really smart. I'm really excited about the Daphnia. Yeah.
We're learning that there's not a lot of water for us. We are now going to move on to learning about how our whole system of water works. All these streams, you look at how many streams do you think lead up into the Okanagan River here, into the watershed? 10? How many do you guys think? 12? That's a lot. Do you guys think there's actually a lot, right?
1,000.
There might be 1,000 when you start counting all the little streams on everyone's little farm. So there's a lot of water, and it's all connected by this watershed. Cupping your hands together. Bring your hands together like this. And pretend that there's water coming down your fingers. Where does the water go?
On the ground.
Well, it'll eventually go to the ground, right? But it goes down your fingers to where? To your palms of your hands, right? And it all comes together to one place. So, your hands right now are like a watershed. If we were to put water on your fingers, all the water would end up going to the palms, the same place. So all the water becomes connected, right? Okay. So that's the idea of a watershed. Everything in the watershed is connected down to your one palm.
The bushes are here right by the water to help the soil not fall into the river. And the trees are here for shade and the same thing as those the bushes are.
What do you guys think that these rocks do for the salmon? What role do they play for the salmon?
So
Shelter. Good. So, remember what Max was saying, how the salmon swim upstream and they lay their babies. But the babies are really small, and they can get eaten very easily.
Like in Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
What else could have
lines. Do they have like little antennas? Yeah, like little lines.
Yeah, so their antennas help them swim. But that's not the only thing that it does.
Help them feel?
Exactly.
Take a look at your thing and write down. Okay, so how long has it been since we created this?
I'll give you a hint.
2 days. So write that down. 2 days.
Oh, you're right here, right here.
So,
1 day and a half. 2 days. 2 days.
on Monday, so from Monday to Wednesday, how quick? Do you think it was really quick that they all died?
That's 1 whole day.
Or was it slow?
Okay, so the part right below that is the time sense system creation. When did we start the experiment?
So was it
On Monday. So how long has it been?
was it a
2
fast?
days. Okay. So if you want to be food, you're gonna cover your stomach like this. If you want to be water, you're gonna cover your mouth. And if you little burrow, you're gonna do this, or you put your hands on your head, but you have to have your hands up here. You can do this.
I'm the shark.
Ready? You ought to run! Everybody turn around!
Were you scared being a resource and having people run at you? People were scary. I was scared. Did you guys get to be bobcats?
Only me 1 time.
What did you think about being a bobcat? Was that hard?
Yeah.
It was harder.
We planned all of us to be water. So let's see what they will do. And when we went to, like, all of us did the water and some of them didn't know what to do. We were all
Bald eagle.
I haven't got nothing.
You haven't got a thing. What is your guy? The bear.
Dude, you eat a lot of stuff.
Yeah, what does the bear eat?
the honey from the...
Honey from bees.
The honey from the bees. Oh man. What do the bees do? What do they eaten by
provide
bees?
food for bears.
They provide food for bears.
Where do the bees get their honey from?
Pollen from salmonberry flowers.
What is food for you?
To eat.
But what does it provide you?
Vitamins.
Energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
So all of this is an energy web, right?
Yeah.
So I provide energy to all of you as a tree. You all provide energy to each other through the things. You've cut me down, so I'm gonna sit down. And if anyone else is connected to me, you have to sit down. So what do we have left? But what do you think this ecosystem that we have now is healthy, or do you think the previous ecosystem was healthy?
The previous.
And if you felt the pull, take a seat. So what happened to our ecosystem?
They died.
Okay.
It's all sad, like you trying to say.
So why did this happen?
Because one thing, it started because like the ecosystem is like a pyramid, so when one thing is taken out, it all falls apart.
Yeah.
Eagles eat a lot of tent caterpillars this year. They would just happen to be a lot of bald eagles, and they ate all the caterpillars.
Then they will be extinct.
They'll be, yeah, it might go extinct, but then what would happen? What depends on you?
Oh, that.
Read your card. What depends on you?
Bald eagles, snowshoe hares.
Yeah, so I have the snowshoe hair, but it means if you've gone extinct, I don't have any food to eat.
The tent caterpillar is toxic or not?
Shade.
And if
Tell me one thing you learned this week.
Animals that
you have to do like eating like this,
that animals can how they adapt to a place.
Yeah. What are you gonna do to go outside and enjoy your nature?
Play soccer?
You gonna play soccer?
Black up. Monkey. Chicken. Monkey. That chicken. Then have one. Aquatic monkey.
Butterfly.
Sea monkey.
Give me the paper.
Anything else to be happy and enjoy your life and video games maybe? Are those yeah?
Donuts?
Maybe donuts?
Woo!